What's going on, everybody? So what we're going to be looking at, I'm going to give you a run through of what's been actually happening since the last patch. Now, what you're looking at right now is wide receiver Bo Jackson, who all of a sudden just became an outright bum as of the most recent patch. Now, if you have the zero chill home uniform and the away uniform, you may like the +1 speed and the +1 acceleration, but Bo just wasn't getting it done. So what we had to do was we had to go to the running back, because what happened with the patch, now you're more likely to get very, very wild, glitchy truck animations, okay? So we're looking at the lineup right now. You can see the GOAT Tom Brady. He's just chilling. We're going to do a little bit of revamping. Now, the ideal situation of what we're trying to accomplish is we're going to figure out what really works with this current patch. Now, if you don't know, the juke moves overall have been nerfed, okay? They don't respond as well. People don't really break a lot of tackles anymore. And that's primarily because there's been a lot of social media showing people getting spin moved out of the galaxy. So EA decided to say, you know what? Everybody's complaining about it. We did it. Let's stop that from happening and make the game less fun and make it so that nobody really breaks anybody except for bum running backs who I've played against, and they all suck. And those are the running backs now that spin move my eye sockets out. All right, who was that last bum I played? Kareem Hunt. Like, I don't even know what these guys are, like, what these guys are doing, but I like that they think it's sweet. That Deion Sanders, though, this whole 94 speed, he goes to a 95 with the zero chill, useless. All right, let me just explain something to you. Instead of spending that $3.99, if you already have the out of position Michael Vick, put him at wide receiver. Okay, just put him at wide receiver. You're gonna see why in this game right now. Okay, what we're looking at right now, we're trying to figure out if Bo Jackson at this point was the right running back for us. Looking at his stats, I'm telling you right now, with these kind of stats, if this was like Madden 25, this dude right here would be unstoppable. But we're playing Madden 18, and I need everybody to understand that. And it's not to say that, I don't know how to really say. The game is ridiculous. And the whole point about what I'm trying to make valid is that it's certain things that are being adjusted to the game that we just don't need. Because every patch that has happened, the one thing that I give them kudos for is that the audibles on the fly and being able to have your audibles just set the way you want them. That was very, very clutch. That was one of the patches that actually improved the game. Other than that, and also the patch that that fixed the lag on PS4. Now, I've been hearing from my Xbox users, my viewers, that they're having problems on Xbox, which is very, very weird. Because all my Xbox viewers early on said that it was very, very smooth, while the PS4 players were having issues. But for the most part, I asked people during my stream how Xbox is moving, and they say it's pretty good. So I don't know if online your connection or your speed is bad, but now with the new update, they actually track your connection even more. That's why if you get that message about you're trying to connect, if it's your connection, you're gonna lag out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the game right now, and I'm going to replace the actual wide receiver Bo Jackson. He's benched. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put in running back Bo Jackson, and then we're going to put running back Mike Vick at wide receiver. So that's what our whole goal was for this game, to see what's going on. And we're going to see how it works out for us. This guy happened to be a total bum. I don't know exactly what happened throughout the game, but he's going to lose connection towards the end of it. And we actually, since the patch, I usually get the win now when there's a disconnect. Now, I haven't gotten the message to where it's been my connection that's caused like a a delay where you actually get out of the game. I haven't actually got one of those yet, so I'm just very, very fortunate, because my connection speed is it's like almost 80 to 100 megabytes per second, something like that. I don't know, but I try to make sure that my internet connection is as fast as possible, and I'm hardwired. I have been getting some feedback from the guys that are not hardwired that have been losing connection. I'm not sure why, if maybe your connection is not as strong. Maybe you need what's called a repeater. I don't know if you guys know what a repeater is. You guys can leave it in the comments if you don't know. But it's something that keeps on multiplying your Wi-Fi connection. I've heard that has made it a lot better for people that play online. Maybe you can utilize that. I just wanted to touch on that as far as the guys that are experiencing lag that use Wi-Fi for their connections. But I do keep it hardwired. But when you can see what Bo Jackson is, you can see actively that the jukes are just non-existent. Prior to the patch, that guy's ankles would have fell off, his kneecaps would have exploded, and a lot of bro, X was wide open. Why would I throw it? Bro, the X, bro, what am I doing, bro? Yo, that was a straight Stevie, bro. But yo, Tom Brady's the GOAT though. Like, I'm not gonna blame him for that. Obviously, I threw a freaking Stevie, But let's get back to what's going on right now. This dude is a bum. I think he wants to run more pitch, so we automatically know he's a beep. Yo, so you already know how to fill in the blank on that one. So we're looking at Mariota, and you know, the one thing about Mariota, hold up, that dude was mad wide open on the drag. What is he waiting for? Oh, he wants to throw a pick. Okay, he wants to be like me, because although he had a drag and he had a crossing route that was wide open, and he wanted to throw a pick like I did. I guess he wanted to be like me. I don't know why though, because I throw maximum amounts of picks, bro. Maximum. Because I'm not, listen, you know what it is? I never used to throw it like that in the coverage, but I have to adapt because I keep running into guys that do it to me, and I'm like, how are they catching that? Because it's not Madden 16. Like, how are they doing it? See, in Madden 16, the reason that I really enjoyed it after I realized that it was made by the Mutt Devil is because I realized I could also throw the ball in the coverage. You see what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of Madden. Once you figure out what's working for the year, you have to utilize it to the best of your ability. You can't really complain about it. That's always the way that Madden has been. But what's going on and what's going to continue to go on is they have what's called competitive players that are really just guys that, I don't know. I'm not trying to knock the competitive players. Like I said, there's still some guys that can really play the game, but a lot of guys just take advantage of what the game has become. And those are the guys that I really just can't, like, I can't, because I've been playing Madden for so long. I know that it's a lot of things that's happening that would have changed the course of time if other things weren't implemented in the game, and it's unacceptable. It's just like right there, like the way you see the way I'm all over there trying to play it and lurk it. Like he's gonna throw it anyway because he doesn't care, and the guys are not gonna react, and that's not what used to happen. So for people that haven't been playing, you know, a lot of my viewers all over the world, they're like, yo, I just got in with Madden 16, I just started playing in Madden 17. You guys, I try to make you guys have an understanding of why I'm so upset with Madden post 25. Because they took away the ability to really control your players. That's a dot. That's a dot right there. That's Mike Vick at wide receiver. That's a dot. And I'm going to tell you this right now. He catches the ball better than any wide receiver in the game. But what the heck? Yo, what is Bo Jackson doing? He actually, bro, that actually works? All right, whatever. I just want to make it very, very clear that the game has changed in a way so that you don't really get, it's not a penalty for wild stuff. So if you're running around and you're running to the right, you're blind, you lose your head, your legs are chopped off, you can still throw a dot to the other side of the field with your guy in triple coverage. Those type of plays weren't allowed back in the day. And if it did happen, it was a fluke that didn't happen regularly. But when you play Madden 8, any Madden from 16 on, it's a regular situation that happens. And it's starting to become something that we have to expect. And that's why I try to tell you guys, we can't really, I don't argue about the fact of what's going on anymore. I just go wild on my streams and just say the game sucks. And the reason that I say that is because it's obvious that it sucks. It's not like I'm making it up. I'm showing you guys ridiculous gameplay. And if you guys want me to start linking you to my actual, the link to the past broadcast for the Twitch, my Twitch streams, I'll actually put it in my description box for you guys. So you can like skim through and see some of the ridiculousness that goes on throughout a Twitch stream. Because that's not what Madden is. That's just what Madden has become. And what happens is everybody flocks to what's the current thing. So while that's happening and the sales are up and everybody's buying it, it kind of overshadows the fact that there's wild things that are regularly occurring. All right. The number one thing that I have an issue with is that arm stretching out when you're trying to make a play on defense. I don't know who came up with that, but I just want to shake his hand, bro, or her hand. I just want to shake somebody's hand, because for you to have the gall to do that, you're a different type of breed. I don't think that you're a human being. The person that's responsible for that, he deserves a special place at the buffet table. Like, you guys thought I was going to say something bad, right? Like, I just want that guy to get, or girl to get, complete blessings, because it takes a lot to do that. To make an animation so dumb, something has to really be not clicking in your brain capacity, because it is one of the most ridiculous animations I've ever seen in any video game. And it's going to cost a lot of people games and things like that for the future, because I don't think that they're going to really change it, because we have to be honest. The formula is working right now. And as long as there's no competition, we can complain and stuff like that, and they'll give you certain things, but the gameplay is the major issue. And that's what's really not being addressed. And that's why I continue to tell you guys, whatever players you want, just go get them. This is not a game where it really matters, other than speed and stuff like that. It doesn't matter, bro. They're going to all drop the ball the same way. It's going to be ridiculous things that's going to happen. So what I urge you guys to do is to just be happy with the players that you have. If you want better players because of the overall attributes, that's on you. That's fine. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is this. It doesn't really matter when it comes to certain attributes. So don't focus so much on those things because it's not going to benefit you in the long run and you're going to rage uncontrollably. You know, if you want the new card and you want to do all that stuff, just understand. Stick with what works for you. Because as soon as you start going away from wild stuff, like I tried to tell you, Mike Vick is my best wide receiver right now. Now, he's a bum. You know what I'm saying? If you look at him stat-wise, but look, you see what he's doing right now. See, I threw that to Calvin. I tried to swerve him right there. It was the last play of the half. It didn't really matter. And what's going to happen is he's going to have, after I kick the ball up, the game's going to disconnect. I did get the win for it. So, yo, GG's is always GG's, whether it's win or lose or whatever like that. But I just wanted you guys to see that Mike Vick is extra glitchy with cheese. All right? So be sure to subscribe. We got some more videos coming. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.